Welcome back to the Cordless Vacuum Guide, and in this video, we'll be looking at one of Shark's latest stick vacuum options, the WandVac model number WS632. This product is unique in that it combines the best aspects of a handheld and stick vacuum. It utilizes a handheld body and a full-size nozzle with the same PowerFins brush roll found in the Vertex series minus a soft roller attachment. So consumers will enjoy the weight reduction benefits of a handheld vacuum and the high-end agitation of a full-size stick vacuum. However, as with most lightweight stick vacuums, there are compromises, particularly in dustbin volume and power. And we'll examine whether these compromises should dissuade you from considering this option. There's a lot to unpack, so let's get into it. The Shark WandVac series encompasses products from two categories, which are handheld and stick vacuum options. The model we're looking at in this video is the WS632 cordless stick vacuum, with a storage dock that doubles as a charger. Other models are available, but please note that all options I've checked come with the same attachments with varying colors and dock options. For example, the WS664BL is similar to the WS632, but with blue accents instead of silver. A more expensive model with a HEPA empty base is also available for folks who want the self-emptying convenience. The stick version WandVac frame is longer than the handheld version, perhaps to accommodate a bigger motor and dustbin, which is still tiny by stick vacuum standards. All variants come with two extra attachments, aside from the floor nozzle, a combination crevice and brush tool, plus an upholstery tool with a detachable brush piece. Consumers will have several storage options. One is storing it as a stick vacuum, another is removing the handheld body and storing it in a separate slot. Since it only has one power setting, there's a single button interface for the power switch and a quick release latch for emptying the dustbin. The two latches underneath the handle act as a quick release lever to detach the handheld frame from the extension tube or attachments. There's a 3 LED battery indicator to alert users of the battery status. The battery is detachable, so in theory, consumers can extend the runtime by purchasing an extra. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a plug to charge the battery separately, so the dock is the only way to charge it. Number 1 on my list is the WandVac's lightweight frame. In its stick vacuum configuration, this vacuum weighs a little over 5 pounds, one of the lightest I've tested. Since most of its weight is on the nozzle, consumers can use this for extended stretches and not worry about arm fatigue. Another benefit of the light body is it's easier to steer than a full-size Vertex with a dual clean nozzle. Their steering components are similar, but the light body and smaller nozzle footprint give the WandVac a lighter feel. Another thing I like is its versatility, thanks to its interchangeable tools. Consumers can use this as a handheld or stick vacuum comfortably. Also, the WandVac cylindrical frame enables it to reach deep underneath furniture, which is a challenge for full-size stick vacuums. Its full-size nozzle make it a viable option for vacuuming stairs, carpeted or otherwise. Unlike other brands that aren't self-standing, this stick vacuum can be stored vertically, with or without a charging dock. And there are several options for vertical storage, depending on your preference, so it's a plus for usability. Despite the low airflow, this product exceeded expectations with its above-average surface debris pickup. It got excellent scores for a vacuum with low airflow and without a soft roller attachment on both surfaces. Some of the scores were skewed because debris regurgitated once the dustbin was filled up, but this PowerFins nozzle version was up to the task for surface debris pickup. You could also see this agitation at work in the edge cleaning experiments, where you got everything out after a few passes, which is impressive for a low airflow stick vacuum without a soft roller. The biggest surprise for me was its hair wrap test results, where it got 100% across the board between 5 and 7 inch strands on both surfaces. It's one of the best scores for a cordless stick vacuum and proof of the highly proficient anti-tangle system of the PowerFins nozzle. And these are better results than most brands I've tested. Yes, even more expensive options. I mentioned earlier about the compromises with lightweight stick vacuums, and the biggest one is a small dustbin. The WandVac only has a 0.16-liter capacity, which consumers must empty frequently. One plus is it's a straightforward task with a quick release latch, but stuff like hair will stick on the middle filter piece. Another thing I don't like is the short runtime. With a PowerFins nozzle, it only ran for 12 minutes and 7 seconds, so it's not a good option for extended vacuuming tasks. And even with a detachable battery, Shark doesn't include a dedicated charger, so there's no way of charging it separately. Despite the low airflow, the WandVac stick vacuum is noisy, exceeding 70 decibels. It's an unfortunate side effect of the PowerFin's nozzle. This is another compromise consumers will have to live with for the high-end agitation. Another unfortunate downside to the low airflow is a subpar deep cleaning performance. It only got an 88.05% average on 3 tests, which isn't a good score compared to high airflow options. The elongated frame can make it tricky to use in tight spaces, but it's light, so I don't think arm fatigue will be an issue for extended use. Lastly is the unsealed system that leaked heavily during the fog test. Even with the visible seals around the filter, it isn't enough to keep the fog out of the exhaust and dustbin edges. Despite these deficiencies, the Shark WandVac WS632 is still a compelling option given its price point and performance. You'd be hard-pressed to find something efficient at this range, as it vacuums surface debris in its stick vacuum and handheld configurations. Yes, there will be compromises with runtime, dirt capacity, power, and filtration, but the cost savings is a huge deciding factor with this product. If you've made it this far, I'd like to say thank you and consider giving this video a thumbs up if it's been helpful to you. It goes a long way in growing this channel and reaching more consumers. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when I publish new reviews like this. Links are in the description below for more information about the Shark WandVac WS632, including the detailed review on my blog. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.